He's not used to not having or having his claws clipped.
I know. It's so funny.
Our little Khajiit.
Everything's so funny. So fun. I love you.
Love you.
Oh, Ernie, okay.
He's not used. Oh crap! I got the Twitch stream open apparently somewhere. There we go. Okay. Whoops. Hello and welcome to Deshaan and Tamriel, episode 22. I am Scarydrew, and here with me finally is Scarydoo.
Hello. I made it.
Yeah, it's not her fault. We forgot to update our game.
But it is my fault that I can never remember my fucking Twitch password.
You know, I could have swore that I had logged in to, or not even logged in, but opened the launcher for both of ours yesterday, but apparently not because they do the updates on Mondays. So.
Way to go.
Yeah, but we're here. We're only 20 minutes late, so we're good to go.
Is my clock wrong? It says 4:16.
I got 4:19 over here, but that clock's always been off. Remember, I had that issue.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I tried fixing it by changing the time server,
but a bunch of times.
It just kept screwing up. I don't know.
So how's the weather?
So we missed a week. Sorry about that.
Overtime.
Yeah, busy week, and things probably will be kind of up in the air for the next few months. Regarding the show, I mean, we're going to still be here doing it. We'll try our best to keep everybody updated if in the event that something comes up that we have to either move the show to a different time or postpone it or skip a week.
He doesn't mean up in the air like we're breaking up with the show. He means up in the air like our work schedules are kind of weird right now.
Yeah. So there might be some changes in the future, but for now.
No comment on that bullshit.
Yeah, for now, Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. As much as often, or as often as possible.
You probably like more like 7:20 Eastern.
You can travel to me, by the way.
I know I can. I'm still loading the game.
I'll let you do that.
Midnight something or other slag time.
GMT. That's Greenwich Mean Time.
No, it's slag time.
Yeah.
That's all.
Slaggish green time.
Sluggish.
Or slaggish mean time. Whatever.
I just noticed that this sluggish green time. I just noticed that the chandeliers in this painting, the load screen, like to get to your character screen, is the chandeliers are swords, like sloppily soldered on or welded. It's pretty cool though.
Okay, this Khajiit is going absolutely nuts back there.
Yeah, the kitten Khajiit's going bananas.
Yeah.
He's pretty fucking dumb.
Meowing like crazy. So we have a lot to talk about today, and because we're always under-leveled, we're going to do one of our non-storyline, just go do whatever to try and get some levels episodes, which is perfect because we do have a lot to talk about. So let's get started right with the do's. Oh, the computer just shut off. That is not good. Well, I'm still here. Do will be frozen there because Skype call is disconnected. Oh, I need to quickly get that off of there because it has your name on there. It's trying to redo the call, but I'm just going to close Skype till you get back in. We might have to start the show over. Yeah, and that computer's had that issue before, which is why I replaced the goddamn power supply. I hope not. It would be overheating on the bottom back of it. Feel the back of the bottom of it, or the bottom. Well, you're tiny. You can get back there, I think.
It's hot. Is it supposed to be hot at all?
Oh yeah. No, it's not. Don't. I'll come over and feel it, but we'll be right back.
I had to Google Pete Hines, but that's awesome. Congratulations, Slags.
Oh, that's awesome.
What did you say?
Pete Hines, he's what is he? He's head of something development, something PvP, something.
I know that.
Online.
I know that.
I don't like Pete Hines because he's a soccer fan and he's constantly posting on his Twitter stuff about soccer matches.
Oh my god, dude, he's allowed to have preferences.
No, he's not. Soccer.
Football's a trashy sport. Like American football's a trashy sport, but you've enjoyed
I know
it.
Slags is gonna hate me because he's British and they all love soccer over there.
Rugby's cool. I like rugby.
Yeah,
I feel like I could get into soccer. I just don't care about most sports. And
all I care about is basketball right now because the Warriors are world champions. Hello, go Warriors! Hashtag strength in numbers.
Oh my god. I like I like soccer to the extent of loyalty that my dad played it professionally for a while.
Slags is my favorite person ever.
We say he hates soccer.
Yes. And to be British and hate soccer, that means something.
It's crap a waste of money.
That means something to me.
Slags, be honest, we're a waste of money, but you still did it. All right, are we in the? Do I need to travel to you? What do I do? Let me do. You're drinking water.
Yeah,
sorry.
thank you. Jeez.
Are we in the? Are we doing the show? Or
yeah, no, I'm not gonna do the intro again. We already did the intro, and I still have that video recording from Tuesday. So I'm just gonna splice this together.
Oh my god!
And it's gonna be hilarious because it is classic Do's and Tamriel. It is sloppy. It's crappy. It's a piece of do, is what it is.
He's Scarydrew. I'm Scarydoo.
So, as I was saying...
Hello and welcome to Do's and Tamriel.
No, I'm not doing it.
Slags deserves to hear it.
Hello again, and welcome back to Do's and Tamriel, episode 22. I am
0.5.
22.5. Point 0.01,
yeah,
we didn't get very far before your
fair
computer
enough.
shut off, so...
Alright, I've traveled to you, and you're right there.
But to anybody watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast, you don't know the difference. So, there's your second intro.
You know the difference because we're going to leave in the parts at my behest at the end of the last episode. We're going, oh shit, what's going on? Oh god, my computer.
No, I fully plan to leave all that in. I don't know if you remember on Tuesday when I said we'll be right back when I went to go come look at your computer.
Oh, did you?
That's where I'm going to end it. We'll be right back, and then it's going to come back to this. And,
it's Thursday. It's not Tuesday.
And you know what? I've never been so excited to do the show on Tuesday, which was just classic. You know what? And it's not just classic dudes. It's classic podcasting where, you know, the time when you least want something to go wrong is when everything goes catastrophically wrong. And
it's true.
As I was saying, it was the thermal paste and or the fan cord because I replaced the thermal paste and then noticed the fan wasn't running, so I wiggled the cord and then it started running. I don't know if that's what it was.
Why aren't you moving your guy?
Because I don't know.
You love just standing still.
You know.
Also, watch the YouTube video because I end up in the background making hilarious faces of Drew's cam, so you should definitely leave that because it was funny. I think I'm funny.
I don't know if he's actually a long-time watcher or if he's a spammer. But I think they're both spammers. We got a couple in here.
That's spammy.
Yeah. Yeah, don't post links in here. I don't know how to use Twitch well enough to freaking block you guys. Oh, well, whatever. I don't think they're two new people.
Poor Slags got excited that we had two. Yeah, they're already gone. They're already gone.
Yeah,
oh, Shoot Your Eye Out's here.
That's all right. Hey, Shoot Your Eye Out.
I need to subscribe to her stepson's channel because I saw a tweet, but I was busy at work. Her stepson has his own YouTube channel now, and he is freaking adorable if he's the kid in her picture.
Shoot Your Eye Out has her own channel as well.
Yeah, well, I never watch the channels I subscribe to, although I should.
Just to support? I do the same thing for a couple people.
I never go on YouTube. Like, I don't even unmute my laptop ever. But Shoot Your Eye Out, if that kid is the kid in your Twitter profile picture, y'all are adorable.
I haven't seen. So I'll take your
You
word
can
for
later,
it.
but they're both so cute.
I'll take your due for it.
Oh, yeah, and Slags is talking about how my computer got hot and then come and feel it again. Because Slags is just the pervious. Where are you?
I don't know. You need to go northwest.
Like
like Kanye's
style.
kid.
That's awesome. I will. I will do that.
I'm so glad because not only was that a great joke, but also...
You didn't accidentally say Jay-Z.
No, also we said it at the exact same time. So
well,
that was
obviously.
Awesome. I need to change my campaign real quick if I can to Children. I believe is the one that has all the buffs. So if you can hit L, go to the 14-day standard.
Okay, L 14-day. Okay. For the
click on the top right. Click on the second tab, campaigns.
Okay.
And we'll just get some experience buffs because we're trying to level up today because we're a little under leveled.
You just have to click it, right? Do I have to
click on 14-day standard? Yeah. Right click on Chillrend, and click set as home.
I only have enter campaign home. Oh, home. It just says home. That's why I was like
either. Yeah, sorry.
Set now or someone current campaign ends.
Set now.
Okay.
Yes. And then
I did I did it before.
It didn't give us as many bonuses as I was hoping for, but we at least get one bonus, whereas
it didn't give us as many buns.
Buns. So yeah, that's what we're doing today to pick up where we left off, which was at the very start of the show on Tuesday.
Oh my god, who knows what the fuck happened 2 days ago?
Shoot Your Eye Out wants to know if we're going to PvP today, and I'm just going to jump right into that because I planned on talking just briefly about that. No, we're not, and here's why, because I hate Cyrodiil. I tried going in there on Tuesday because Dew's computer obviously crashed because of the thermal paste on the heatsink was needed to be replaced. I think.
So he chose that moment when I couldn't play to play.
Well, I was so pissed about it because I was so excited for the show because there's finally news. There's a lot to talk about, and it's been a struggle to come up with stuff to talk about in the game news, in the Dews news, and so not like I'm not always excited to do the show, but I was really excited to talk about a lot of the stuff going on, and so I was like, you know what, just to spite the crashing computer and everything, I'm gonna play anyways. And I've been wanting, well, and to be honest, Imperial City's gonna be coming fairly soon, so I kind of wanted to start getting into Cyrodiil, which I was. I kind
of want to start getting into playing other than for an hour on Tuesdays.
Yeah, no, we will. We
need to talk to Seela here. Oh.
Yeah. We've already been in here, but we never finished this quest, so just talk to her real quick and then.
Talk to her.
Yeah, and then she says funny things about perfume.
Yeah, I remember that show. Did the cinnamon.
Yeah. So, anyways, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so here's my problem with Cyrodiil.
Oh my gosh.
First of all, I don't know if
Sorry, we're so negative.
I don't know if I was in a good campaign or not. I think I was in what was Chillrend. I think I was in. I noticed that it was being dominated by Ebonheart Pack, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just go in there, join up with a group, and just casually kick some ass or whatever. Because, like I said, that's why I joined a campaign that was being dominated by Ebonheart. And so I get in there and
make his life easier.
I spent first of all, here's problem number one. I spent a half hour looking for a group. So, I know there's plenty of people that don't really have that issue, or they start their own group. I just didn't feel like starting my own group. I didn't.
We don't have friends.
And yeah, that, and I'm not. I don't. At least right now, I'm not looking to take the time to join a guild for PvP or anything like that. And so. I figured, okay, there's a keep under attack, and everything's controlled for the most part. All around Imperial City, all those keeps are all controlled by Ebonheart and everything. So I see one's attacked over on the Daggerfall side, and so I forget which keep it was. And so I go over to that keep, and there's not that many people there. And I'm like, okay, but I'll just I ran off on my own, which was a bad idea. So I got ganked. And so I stood at the keep, and there was a few people there. So I'm like, all right, I'll just hang out here.
I don't have a big red skull and crossbones.
On your map?
On my compass, yeah, I know. On my
map. Those are the bosses in here.
Okay.
You know how there's the public dungeons that have the boss at the end, and then you get the achievement for completing it? Well, this is a different type of dungeon. It's the same thing. It's public. That's why there's other people in here. But there's actually several bosses, and you only get the achievement for killing all of them.
I just want you to know that real
here's
quick.
The boss over here. So
coming. I'm attacking. She said that Cyrodiil hates you too.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was gonna say, you and Shoot Your Eye Out are kind of opposites, because Shoot Your Eye Out's always like gung-ho and like, I love this, or I'm okay with this at the very least. And we're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Well, you're like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever, because I never see this game.
Yeah, I think it was the day after we did the rant episode. I saw her tweet. She was like, oh, why is everybody ranting about the Crown Store stuff?
No, she's happy.
I'm like, oh.
Well, we're really negative, grumpy people. Like, we're always like, I don't know, the computer fan crapped out. We have the worst luck. Yeah, well, we won like $1,200 in bikes like a few months ago from a fucking radio station contest. We don't have the worst luck.
Where are you?
I don't know. I'm down here.
Oh, come up
trying to find you.
The stairs here.
What stairs?
Go. You're right next to him. No, yeah, you got to turn around. I'm coming.
Okay.
Don't you have your mini map?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, makes you think I've suddenly learned how to read a goddamn map. And he's putting himself in the water bottle plastic thing. Thinks he's
done that before.
Yeah, I know. He did it like when we first got him. He was like, that was like his kitten thing. He was like, look what I can do. I'm a water bottle.
So okay, so I get to I respawn at the keep because it still hadn't been being sieged yet, so I was able to respawn there. And I'm standing up on the walls, and there's a growing number of people there, but not what I'm used to seeing. Although they've really tampered down the populations in Cyrodiil since I last played in there. But I'm like, okay, now I got a group of people around. I'm not in a group, but as long as you're hanging out with a group, you're usually going to be all right. It's just when you wander off on your own. So as long as I'm around other people, right? No, wrong. Because part is my fault. I haven't taken the time to get like a PvP build going, so it's not like I have a lot of survivability skills.
Yeah, take some damn responsibility for your doodle self.
But so there was that aspect that I was really just kind of bringing it on myself by not having like a movable on my bar or certain skills that can really help out in PvP.
I accidentally. God damn it!
I have a really bad.
Is it a funny angle?
Oh, here's another boss right here.
I took my ult out by accident.
So I have a really bad habit of forgetting to block while I'm using my skills.
Oh, there he is.
And which is why I'm in heal right now, because I just got heavy attacked. But so I'm hanging out at the keep and I see the enemies start streaming in, and I'm like, no, screw that. I got my bow out because I was on my Nightblade, so I had my dual wield bow, and I had my bow out, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna lethal. What is it?
Oh God, there's a Khajiit. I'm sorry, I can't do anything at the moment. There's a Khajiit with his butt blocking my.
I hope there's cat anus on the
There's
cam.
not. He's off to the side. I don't want to see his butthole anymore.
There was just now when you picked him up.
Oh, probably.
Very briefly.
You say hi into the microphone.
It was like LeBron's. You didn't hear about that, did you?
Oh,
LeBron James flashing the camera on accident because he was just adjusting his shorts and the angle of the camera, and it
the
just,
Reed podcast. I'll tell you later. Just remind me, please. It was hilarious.
Anyway, so there
she's all Peppa.
So there I am at the keep wall, and the enemies are not getting close enough, except for every once in a while someone will get close where I can pop off my lethal arrow. I think it's lethal arrow, the one that's the sniper shot, basically, that you use from long range for heavy damage.
There.
And so I hit a couple people a couple times. Here's problem number one: 0 damage, 0 freaking damage. I'm doing damage. I mean, I'm hitting them, and I'm doing a couple thousand damage, whatever per.
So that's not 0 damage.
Well, the problem is their health bar didn't go down. First thing I am sick and tired of is Dragon Knight's reflective scales, okay? It just takes the fun out of Cyrodiil that you just pop a skill real easy like, and then all of a sudden everything I hit you with hits me equally. And it's really irritating. And
God, I'm still on your Cyrodiil.
Yes, because this is what bothered me. But that's not so much the issue, because I like damage reflection skills.
We need a segment called Things That Bother Drew, and it can be the whole show.
You know what? That's not fair.
I love you so much, though.
Fair at all.
So
okay,
it's not rude
fair,
that I
but you don't
said
need
it.
to point it out.
It's not, yeah, exactly. It's not rude that I pointed it out because I followed it up with "I love you."
And so I'm standing up there, and it's like, yes, I'm doing damage, but I'm seeing their health bar, and it's not moving an inch. And so. And I understand, this is the whole point of why in Cyrodiil you really need to be in tightly compacted groups where you're doing tons of AoE and getting tons of heals, and that's the best way to do it. But it's like, I feel like there should be some things tapered back so that you can just kind of wander around other people. Like, obviously, if you're going off by yourself and you're not good at ganking, you're going to have a bad time.
You're going to have bad.
Yeah, but,
oh my God, I'm
right
stuck.
Here.
I'm not really stuck bad, but I'm stuck a little. There we go.
We must get past that door.
We must get past this door somehow.
My
find a way to unlock the key.
We need to read this smuggler's note.
We must get past that door.
I'm done with this hideout. I've sealed the hideout entrance and even checked that ridiculous puzzle lock. Why did we ever decide to use crypts? There's got to be a better place to keep skooma than somewhere the dead routinely get restless and try to kill everyone. Well, maybe they got into your skooma. That's why they're rising from the dead. When I get out of here, I'm gonna have to have a long talk with the boss about real estate. Okay, so it looks like somebody was peddling some skooma around here. So let's disarm it. I can. This is funny. I can intimidate the door.
So can I.
Open this door
or I'll tear this whole place apart. That's hilarious.
Okay. Well, that
Should we intimidate the door?
Yes, you can. And so now we're going into a.
Oh, I don't have the intimidate perk yet, so I need to inspect.
Oh, do you have a skill point?
Oh yeah, I just got one.
I thought you put a skill point into that already.
No, hold on. Can I do it now?
Yeah, go for it. Put it into. It's in the Fighters Guild.
I have 6 skill points, so I'm gonna.
Guild skill lines.
Did you hear what I said?
You have 6 skill points?
Yeah.
I have 0. You gotta put some skill points into some passives over there.
I'll do that eventually.
Okay, so I'm standing on the
Alright, I'm ready.
wall, and I am trying to pick off people as best I can. I'm sneaking, so I get that extra damage bonus if I hit them just right or whatever that is, and they're not taking damage. So, but whatever. I'm like, okay, but at least I'm doing something up here. And then a group of our guys are down there at the bottom of the wall fighting them, you know, and there's only a couple of enemies, so I run down. I can't bash my way out of a stun. I can't roll dodge my way out of a stun. I can't shadowy cloak my way out of a stun.
Wasn't this so long ago?
Like, this was 2 nights ago.
Oh, that's right. This time you were trying
this was
it
Tuesday
again.
night after your computer crashed.
That's right. I
And
vaguely remember. What the hell was I doing? Sorry.
I don't know, but
Not important.
Scavenging and hunting.
Sorry, you couldn't
I've
roll.
no idea.
You
and
could Chuck
so-
Norris roll your way out of it.
Yeah, no, and that was, and you know what? A lot of that has to do with again, I don't have the survivability. I didn't have a movable on my bar. I don't even think I have the right morph of shadowy cloak so that it removes the negative effects on you, and those are all really helpful in PvP. So that's just you know what? That's on. I get that, and it's because I haven't PvP'd in a while, and so on and so forth. But my issue was there was a guy that was one guy in a group of like 10 of us, and now he didn't kill me, so it wasn't like an issue that, you know, that wasn't the issue so much as his health bar literally didn't move from full. It was full the entire time. You have 10 guys, and it wasn't the Emperor, because the Ebonheart Pact had the Emperor, so it's not like a situation where he was an Emperor.
Let me know when you're back to Sela. There's a decision to make. So.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on. I haven't been paying attention because it's a side quest, but.
We're gonna have.
In here.
We're gonna have 2 new segments. Why does every character in this game have massive thigh gaps? That wasn't part of the segment ideas.
You're not safe here. Get out now.
Okay, number 2.
Wait, hold on. Did you already select it?
No.
Please, you must find him. Search scripts. I'll keep questioning the others. Well, I don't think she's gonna be safe here. So yeah, get out now.
Probably right.
We'll find out what's going on.
She gave us
I hate
money.
the thought of Gario wandering through those
Okay, you know what? Sela,
understand.
stop talking. I can smell you from
Yeah,
the
see,
way
because the
through.
other decision makes her stay in this unsafe place when it's not necessary. We'll take care of it. So that was my main issue with Cyrodiil. Is I think there's a serious issue with
You crapped on
certain
my
builds being.
segments.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
You crapped on my new segments I was gonna talk about.
What?
We're gonna have 2 new segments.
What new segments?
It's gonna be, Drew hates everything,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna be Drew reading the pervy shit that Slag says. Those are gonna be our 2 segments. Okay, that's all.
I didn't see anything for me, so I can't.
No, he didn't right now. He just usually
That's
is.
when he
and I'm
does.
Passing judgment.
So I guess that's
We're
my.
pretty pervy too, just not so bad.
That's my main issue. The rest of it is me. I need to get into PvP. I need to learn the strats and get back into it because I haven't done it in a while.
Did you say
We got to kill
strats?
Garrel. He's infected. That's
Did you say
poor Garrel.
strats? Oh.
Strats, like strategies.
No, I know, but is that like a thing that people say?
Yeah, the strat. Yeah,
I
that's.
keep accidentally friggin' taking out my ultimate, but it keeps working, so...
Oh, no, this is
it's a good time.
Yeah, that's.
No, it works.
If there was any fight to do it, it's this one. Okay, here's Garrel's journal. Let's find out what
Is
happened to him.
strats, like I said, is strats the thing people say, or is
Did you
that
hear
more...
what I just said at all?
No, I didn't. That was...
I said, here's Garrel's journal. Let's find out what happened to Garrel.
Oh, well, strats.
It says Garrel's journal. Sella, my beloved. Will this missive ever find you? Well, hopefully we'll bring it to her. Did you even survive the bandit attack that separated us? How I need your strength now. Danis has lost his mind, I'm sure of it. He's banished me from the camp, locked me up so to ensure my silence. Has he told you I have the plague? Or has he... No. I will not write the words lest they become real. If the others only knew the unspeakable truth, I should take a torch to their food stores and burn the meat to cinders. It looked like bum. Would the shock...
If you burn the meat less than that, you can have a nice barbecue.
Would the shock allow them to see Danis for what he is? My love, my life, the truth, the damnable truth. Even now, my bile rises at the very thought of it. The meat Danis brings to the camp, the meat that keeps our people alive. It's the flesh of the dead. Our people are eating Dunmary flesh.
That's not a nice barbecue.
No, it's not. And
Did you say damnable?
No, what?
Instead of damnable? I feel like you said
no.
damnable.
No, that's not even in here. Oh, yeah, damnable, yeah.
No, it's damnable. The N is silent.
No, but it's often pronounced as damnable.
I don't think it often
No, it is. You know where? Oh, you know where it's pronounced that way? I don't know if it's often pronounced
Nowhere.
that way, but it's pronounced that way in Phantom of the Opera. That's where I get it from.
Really?
Damnable, are they all something? I forget.
Oh my god, he's like...
Yeah,
Wait,
I know.
Slags, is that a
Part
British
from
thing?
Phantom of the Opera.
Do y'all say... Do y'all... Is the N not silent when you say damnable? Well, it's not like a word that's commonly used. Anyway.
And Shoot Your Eye is back in perfect time for me to
Shoot
finish.
Your Eye out.
Basically, my issue with Cyrodiil, none of these...
Oh my god!
Well, because I didn't get a chance to finish that. I've been trying.
She's so positive. My keyboard is not in a good place. I hit the wrong buttons.
So my main issue with Scarydoo was not all the other stuff. It's because, you know, that's me and my build issues and strategies and stuff like that. And but my issue is that there shouldn't be builds that make a person capable of standing in a group of 10 to 20 enemies and not taking a single bit of damage for like over 60 seconds. They're just standing there, casting their shields, casting their whatever they're casting. It just seems like it's too much survivability.
Not your ways,
that's just my opinion on that. It's frustrating when I'm not very good at PvP yet because I just started again.
Get better at it. That's fair. But also, isn't that something that they've been kind of continuously working on? Is getting the builds even out and not. So I mean, maybe not. Okay, let me know what choice to make.
Well, that's the thing is also the way.
I feel like they're working on that. I don't know for that particular thing.
Well, the way that the Nightblade is most effective in Cyrodiil is playing the sneaky, hit him with a bow shot and do almost all their health and damage in like half a second. It's that burst damage, and I'm not very good at that style. So I either need to learn to be better at that style or go back to a Magicka build, maybe be a healer, because obviously the siphoning skills are, I know obviously Templar is the beast healer, but as far as Cyrodiil goes, I think there's something to be said for being a Nightblade healer, because you get those self-heals with the siphoning tree, and then you also can have your Resto Staff, but that would mean changing everything I have all around again and going back to being a caster, and I really don't want to do that. I like the idea of being a wood elf dual wield bow Nightblade. I like that, but I need to learn the style a little bit.
You can learn from Shoot Your Eye Out. She loves PvP. You should just ask her like, what should I do? It'll be fun. She said something about go in and gank. I don't know what that means. That's why I said, what's a gank?
We have a decision here. Are we going to judge him for being a cannibal, or are we going to put an end to his cannibalism?
Is he a cannibal for a reason? Because I haven't been following. Is he like?
Well, let me start this dialogue over and.
Our ways are not your ways, outsider. Don't meddle in things you don't understand. I found Garrel.
Yeah, see, he's saying they did it for survival. So here's what he's doing. He's hiding from the plague in these crypts.
But is this the guy that's killing everybody on purpose and tricking them?
See, I don't think that's what that is.
No, but I remember a questline like that. But I don't know if it's this one or if we already did it in the show, because I don't know where we're at, or if that's later.
No, I think we already did that in the show.
Why are there so many cannibals?
All I know is, see, that's the thing is, I don't really have too much of an issue with it if he's not killing anybody.
Yeah, but what about Garrel?
No, Garrel had the plague.
Oh, that was his issue. Okay. Well, I didn't think he killed Garrel. I just thought, well, honestly, I don't think it matters, because I'm pretty sure this is the guy, and I think we're gonna have to end his ass.
Let's put an end to his madness.
I'm putting an end to this madness. I really don't care.
Well, the plague's already gone, so we did this out of order, so what he's saying makes no sense. It should change your dialogue options to say, hey, the plague's gone now. We solved that problem.
I'm like 99% sure this is the camp, and I think he knows the plague is over. I think there's something...
because at this point in the quest line, the plague isn't over. We just did the rest of the plague storyline before doing this quest.
That's right.
But we're going to burn this strange meat.
Yeah, no, this is definitely the one. This is it.
Yeah.
It's not even strange meat. It's a lot of skeleton stuff, and there's a random-ass heart. Can you zoom in on strange meat?
Let me get back.
Because there's like random organs that are actually really funny. Ooh, I can take this pork. I don't think so.
Oh, I see that. There's the
heart just. I don't know. Look at this guy on the table.
If that's a heart, is it?
Will you zoom in on this?
That's pork. I took it.
No, there's pork, but there's a heart right here. It's a very distinct heart.
Where?
I'm standing in front of it.
Well, I'm not. Oh, you're standing in front of it over here.
Yeah. See it?
That on the ground?
I'm standing on top of it right now. That's goddamn heart.
Oh, it is. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. Let's close up on this disgusting body.
More of that pork.
Ew.
It's white meat.
Zoom in on the body.
On this body?
Horrifying.
Ooh.
Huh?
Oh, it's got an axe in its face.
Oh shit, I didn't see that. Hold on. See, I told you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Sissy is Spider-Manning up my chair again.
Okay, so without further ado...
Did they, like, improve the zoom in? Because I just, like, scrolled in on my wheel and it zooms in and then it gets real close. It's really good, and I don't think it used to do that.
No, you can get real close.
Not the way it used to work.
You're talking about first person?
No.
You're talking about just zoomed in as far as you can go without going to first person?
Well, hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always been like that.
Well. Also, I'm noticing that did you change any settings on my game?
I reset them because it was I was messing with the temperature thing and trying to figure it out and stuff. And
I don't know what's different. It's frustrating because I can't pinpoint it. It's better.
oh, good. I just reset everything to default.
I like it.
Yeah, I just set it back to default.
It looks. There's something about it that seems smoother. It looks a little better. So I don't know.
Oh, you were on because I had it set for because I was streaming on that computer.
Oh,
And
that's.
so I had the
right.
graphics turned down, so I reset them and they went back to high. So
They
you're
look
on high
nice.
instead
That's
of
what
medium
it
now.
is. They look nice and they're
Since you're
smooth.
not-
Everything's smooth.
Yeah, since you're not streaming, you don't need to save any resources. So.
Yeah, this is the. I mean, I haven't really used this computer outside of playing the first chapter of Life is Strange in this game for the show, and then like he like all his stuff's still on here because that's fine with me. I don't care. So we haven't cleared it out.
Oh yeah, see, he's gonna lead his people back out of there, and there's not gonna be.
Perhaps we have lost.
Oh no, this is his world now. He's not.
No,
leaving.
this fool is crazy. I know this guy is like.
Well, he did come around at least enough to let people leave if they want to.
I
He's
think
gonna
he's
stay,
lying.
but
I think he's lying.
well, who knows? But
I
At
think
least we did
something's
good.
gonna happen. Sorry for the spoilers, but and maybe I'm wrong anyway. So there you go. Wait, I want to talk to this rando person over here.
oh yeah, go for it. It's
Nope.
always a good idea to do that, and I just never do, and that's why I like having you.
She's warming her hands by the fire, but she looks shady as hell.
Well, all
just-
dark elves do.
That's true.
That's just what they are. They're
Well,
shady.
she's wiggling her fingers in a weird witchy way. Dennis may seem paranoid, even irrational at times, but we owe him our lives. And I say, I know where your food comes from.
Smithing, a worthy endeavor, which increased my blacksmithing. If you want
Nice.
to come look at this
Help me,
bookshelf over here.
I suppose now you think you're morally superior to us. Tell me how hungry you've eaten. You know what, lady? Pretty damn hungry, because I'm hungry right now.
Yeah, I'm a little
eating
hungry
some
now.
food. What?
I said, yeah, I'm a little hungry now. Not because of this quest. Let me be clear. Cannibalism does not make me hungry.
Oh my god, Slags is on about how we say yogurt again, and I still can't wrap my head around how Brett must
Yogurt?
say yogurt. Yogurt? Is it yogurt? Or are you making
That's what
fun of-
no, that's what he said. YOWGEE.
Yeah, but I think that's how
Yogurt.
he's imitating me saying yogurt.
It would be like saying hello to Bert and Ernie.
Hello.
Like, Yobert.
Yogurt. Yogurt.
Anyways, let's see if we can hit up some of these bosses. Although there's a couple of players here that just ran past, so they're probably already dead. Where are you?
I'm right here. I'm following.
Okay. Okay. So speaking of Cyrodiil, that's part of the Dues news. So let's jump into that. Big changes
I'm not done.
potentially
Just kidding.
coming to Cyrodiil, which is always good. If they're good changes, of course. But even the ones that were much maligned, such as the removal of forward camps, were actually well received once they were introduced.
Once people killed and got used to it.
Exactly. So yes, so typically Cyrodiil changes are a good thing, even if people don't think they are going to be a good thing. Let's
Ooh,
try
a
going
chest.
this way.
Where the hell are you? There's a
here.
chest over here if you want it.
No, it's not a. Oh, it is. I don't have a lockpick, but
I don't either,
have it
sorry.
Anyways, it's fine.
Okay.
So, some of the changes coming I really like. For one, one thing I don't necessarily like.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess I don't not like it either. So.
Are you chaotic neutral toward it?
God damn it.
That was a terrible joke.
Yes, it was. We don't need to go this way. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't either, but that's okay.
Well, we have 2 more bosses to kill, but they're not spawned, and I don't want to stand there waiting around for them to spawn, so we'll just ignore them. We won't complete the dungeon, but that's okay. So one of the big changes that I do like, but I will miss my campaign buffs, because they are going to remove all campaign buffs outside of Cyrodiil, and that's going to prevent people from having an incentive to have buff campaigns, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
because
we've talked about why that's really good.
Yeah,
in the
that's
end,
that's
so.
essentially just an exploit
Kill 'em.
that was.
I want to. This is my favorite thing about the game. Is just some of the cool powers.
That is.
It's so fun.
Yours is a lot funner because you're a sorcerer, and that's
Yes, and I have like cool shit like lightning that
yeah, especially
rains
right
down
now.
on them.
Because I made a DC character, which I made an orc. Because if I was gonna make a character in one each for the other 2 alliances, I wanted to make them
I
their
remember that.
organic races.
Was he
the
orc
ones
or
that if you
lightning?
don't have the if you don't have the pre-order thing, which is
Yeah.
now purchasable on the Crown Store.
Snorts.
Without the
angrily.
inter-race any alliance, I wanted to pick one of those races, and so I made an orc sorcerer tank because I love the idea of going against the quote-unquote MMO meta.
Which is why he can't bring do PvP.
You know, oh, orc, It's, you know, that's got to be a tank because it's got, you know, increased health. So you got to be a Dragon Knight to be a tank. No, I want to be, or a Paladin. No, I want to be a Sorcerer tank because I think that's really cool. That's one of my favorite parts of this game is that you can be a Sorcerer tank.
Completely serious question. Like, is that why certain things like PvP suck for you? Because you're like going against the green. That's a stupid beginner question.
What do you, wait, like on my Nightblade?
No, yeah, just in general.
I'm not understanding the
Oh,
question.
maybe not your Nightblade, because I don't know anything about it.
I've never PvP'd on a different character.
Oh, okay.
Not seriously, at least. I know early on in the game we went with Goshkia a couple times on our other characters, but other than that, I haven't really PvP'ing on anything
I
other than
PvP'd with you with Goshkia, but I don't really know how it works.
Well, and like I said, that was early on in the game. That was like April, May last year, so...
Yeah, it was right when it started.
Yeah, so...
Remember when we got up at 4 in the damn morning for the launch?
For the launch, yeah, that was fun.
I was tired, I was like, what's going on?
Hey, I made you doofy.
You did make me doofy. That's what we call coffee.
Yes, it is. Okay, so no longer can you have your campaign, and they already made the change in update 6 or whatever it was, where your campaign buffs only apply in the campaign that you're currently in. So that's really going to be a good change. Like I said, the only thing I don't like is I'll miss those buffs when I'm leveling and stuff. That was kind of nice, but the bottom line is I totally get and agree with them that that's not how campaigns are supposed to be used. You shouldn't have 3 dead servers specifically just for buffs. That's not the point. That's not working as intended, as they like to say.
It's not fun for everybody else. Good for you people that are...
Yeah, so...
Sitting.
Have you found
phallic ass stone.
We have to break the news.
Huh?
Oh, that's right. I thought this was the quest that gives you the questionable meat sack.
So hey, so far I just want to tell you, so far I'm following the quest and I haven't fucked it up. That's
I'm
like the
very
first
proud of
and
you.
probably like the last 5
To be fair, we've only done one quest.
I had seen my guardian for the last.
Yeah, but I haven't missed part of it at all.
I know. I was just kidding.
You know what? I'm gonna miss this
So-
on purpose. I'm gonna talk to Sela.
So one of the other changes.
Yep, there's questionable meat sack.
And did I just level? I think I just leveled. Hello.
Congratulations, sir.
Yeah.
Wait, he's teaching me how to say yogurt. Oh my god, it's a short O, and apparently they abandoned the R, and then he's talking about, oh yeah, that's right, if we eat the meat sack, we'll do that.
Yogurt.
No, it's a short O, so yogurt. Yogurt, and then he makes fun of the... Yogurt.
Yogurt,
No,
I would
everybody
accept.
says yogurt. At least give me yogurt.
I would give
How
you
can you make
yogurt.
the R? I've never heard a silent R.
There's no silent R in yogurt.
Why would you have a silent R? Tell me where you put the R. Tell me, Slags.
Okay.
Are you smite of Slags? Are you smite of Slags? You just like not believe in the letter R. You need to watch Sesame Street, bud. You need to watch it.
Okay,
This episode of Dews and Tamriel brought to you by the letter R.
Apparently
Yogurt.
Apparently, it's never brought to you by the letter R because it doesn't exist anymore.
No, Slags doesn't own this damn show.
Oh, he kind of does a little.
Yeah, he kind of does. He kind of bought the show.
In part, brought to you in part by Slags and the missing R.
The letter R, which is a figment of American imagination. I can't say.
Yeah, okay.
I can't say anything after I tried to say yogurt.
Well, I'm glad we do it.
Yogurt. He said I said it right. Oh my god, he said the R is in his arse. That's a good point. You add an R to ass. That is a good one.
I kind of like that.
That's why he's a funny dude. Ernie.
So some of the other changes coming, I can't remember right off the bat.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another big change, and I don't know if I can remember the other changes, but this is a big one that I wanted to talk about.
There's no R in the alphabet.
I'm sorry. Oh, lore book. Let me pause break for the Legend of the Ghost
Oh,
Snake.
perfect. They'll come up behind you and dance.
As read to you by Samuel L. Jackson.
There you are. I was going the wrong way because I was following the quest marker back.
Legend of the Ghost Snake. Someone get these motherfucking ghost snakes off this motherfucking ghost plane. That's not what it actually says.
No, but I liked it because I really love snakes on a plane.
Legend of the Ghost Snake. Observations on the Mabragash from the Journals of Benorian the Wanderer. 2nd era 568 or 508. I can't tell if that's a 6 or a 0.
I ran far away from you.
In Deshaan, I encountered a strange tribe of dark elf ashlanders. They call themselves Mabragash. Unlike their Vardenfell brethren, this tribe is not nomadic and appears to have settled in an isolated region of Deshaan, a location they call the Vale of the Ghost Snake. I think we've been there. I believe they have concocted the story of the perilous ghost snake to discourage outsiders from lingering too long in their village. Although, frankly, their rudeness, which rivals that of any of the more civilized dark elves I have ever met, is more than enough to drive outsiders away. However, my curiosity about this isolated tribe steeled me against their attitude. I remained nearby for a time, watching them and recording my observations. Forthwith, here are my findings on the Mabbergash. The Mabbergash do not welcome visitors. The Mabbergash appears to be a matriarchal society, and their females are definitely more dominant than males. They also seem to outnumber the males by a factor of 3 or 4 to 1. I wouldn't say this society hates males, but they certainly don't trust them or like them very much, at least as far as I can tell. Oh, it's the Lifetime Network. Really?
The Lifetime.
Thank you for the delayed reaction. I was waiting for the laugh.
I got distracted by Slugs talking about butts.
They claim a ghost snake gives them advice and watches over the Vale. I believe they use this so-called ghost snake to scare visitors away and keep the village population in line. You're in my view now. You're good.
Thank
It
you.
appears they
I don't have my
sacrifice.
glasses on. I forgot.
It appears they sacrifice their own tribe members to this mythical deity. The tribal elders encourage trials to honor this ghost snake, and many of these end in death of the participants. Here is the legend of the ghost snake as it was told to me by a charming little lady of some 6 or 7 years of age. She approached me with absolutely no fear or hesitation.
Children cannot have charm. That's stupid. They're not capable of it yet.
We're not fans of kids on this
They need
show.
a good decade on them to like develop
and
personality.
be worth a damn.
That's yes.
She approached me with absolutely no fear or hesitation. She asked me why I was being so creepy and watching them all the time.
Ew.
At least that was the gist of it. My understanding of the Mabbergash dialect is rudimentary at best. I deflected her question with one of my own. You stopped jumping jacks. What is this ghost snake I keep hearing about, I asked her. Follow the coiled path and you'll find out, she replied, with a bat of her cute little eyelashes. Boy, this is creepy. The ghost snake offers...
this sounds a little strange.
The ghost snake offers advice and protection as long as we care for the Vale, she continued. Everybody knows that. She went on to tell me that the ghost snake was the combined spiritual essence of the tribe's female ancestors, given spectral form by the belief and respect of the living tribe members. Or that it was a creepy dead snake that liked to haunt the Vale and eat innocent Mabbergash children. She spoke very fast, and as I said before, my mastery of the dialect was far from perfect.
I speak very fast. I'm from California.
So it's either the essence of their elders, or just some creepy dead snake that eats kids. From an economic perspective, the tribe crafts unique snakeskin leather. They use this leather for everything from clothing to packs to simple armor. They are, however, unwilling to sell or trade this wonderful material to outsiders.
The funniest fucking fight is going on in the background. I'm sorry. It's hilarious.
Or even to the men of their own tribe. Sorry, I looked at the chat window for a second and I lost my place. Everyone involved could make a fortune if the Mabbergash could be convinced to open trade with the outside world. I met a Mabbergash scout on patrol. She threatened to toss me to the ghosts and serpents on the coiled path. Fortunately, my speed and tree climbing skills far exceeded hers, so I was able to avoid this savage ceremonial rite. Additional observation leads me to the conclusion that the tribe subsists on a diet primarily consisting of snake meat. That's no surprise. This may contribute to their uncontrollably hostile demeanor. After several days camping nearby and continuing my observations, a rather fearsome Mabbergash warrior visited me. He said he was the Gulakan. He said the only reason they had not simply tossed me to the serpents within the Vale was that the Farseer labeled me a hapless idiot. I am sure I missed something in the translation of the message. When I asked to meet with the Farseer, this Gulakan's hand seemed to tighten on the hilt of the rather nasty-looking sword that hung from at his side. It was then I decided that my time among the Mabbergash tribe had come to an end. Pause break. Annotation. Well, it's got the 3 asterisks, you know, so... annotation from Neuros Rallero, Tribunal Scholar Priest Mournhold, 2nd Era 576. This utterly ludicrous observation was found abandoned near the border to Stonefall some years ago. The Bosmer Chronicle Bonorian does not appear to have the wit of a 5-year-old child when it comes to accurately recording unusual events or peoples. He resorts to making things up or taking wild leaps of illogic to come to his so-called conclusions. This document has been preserved within the Tribunal Library, and copies have been distributed, as he did at least conduct some conversations with the Mabergash, and information on this tribe remains scarce. So apparently he was an idiot.
Huh. I need you to do something for me.
It's kind of funny that like you read this whole thing about this guy's observations of this tribe, and then at the end there's a postscript. This guy was an idiot. He didn't know what he was doing.
I know, right? Okay, get up on this rock with me right here. Let's try to stand next to each other if we can.
Yeah.
Oh crap! You face the other way.
Oh, face the other way. Okay.
All right. Now put the camera on us.
I got it.
Yeah, you gotta face the other way.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's both eat the questionable meat sack and vomit together.
Okay, hold on. Okay, ready?
Ready?
Go.
Mystery meat, use. Mystery flags. And shoot your eye out. Everybody in the chat. I make you get up on the rock to do it. That's disgusting. Alright, that's all.
Okay, so where was I at? Changes to Cyrodiil coming, and these are not in patch notes or anything. This was what is it? Is it Pete Hines? That was Pete Hines, I think, that made the post talking about the changes they're working on. One of the things I really like. Oh, I do remember another one. And this is another one I really like. The Emperor bonuses will now only apply to current Emperors.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Thank
raining.
God
Sorry.
for that. Really? It's not raining for me.
What the hell?
Well, let me run down here because that's where we're heading anyways. But yeah, no, it's clear on my game.
That's really funny. That's how it was. And then I alt-tabbed, was talking to them. I can see we're in the same...
Huh, that's funny.
Funny. That is... Can you see?
Funny that is? What are you, Yoda?
No, oh my god.
This world boss isn't
incidentally...
Here.
Okay, cool.
But we'll stand here for a minute and see if it respawns because I'm going to talk about
Shoot Your Eye Out asked what we think about...
Love him.
You're not not gonna like that.
I
superhero movies for those listening to the audio.
I don't care for
Getting
Superman. The new Superman I thought was so close to being great. It just was a little too not superhero-y. I loved the beginning of it. I didn't really care for his emotional things. It started raining on my screen too now.
There it is.
I don't remember exactly what I didn't like about it. I just remember like halfway through the movie, I was like, this is not taking a turn for the better at all. This is, I was so into it in the first like 20 minutes, and then it just started to go downhill. And then you signed Ben Affleck as Batman for the Batman vs Superman. Who knows? I'm going to watch it because I'm curious how he does. I'd be amazed to find out that he does great.
He's not that bad.
Yeah, you never know. I just hate
Ethan Hawke is bad.
You know, I just hate Ben Affleck, but what are you going to do? But I love superhero movies. What was the
Let me lay my opinion down because we talked about this.
Yeah.
We were just talking about it the other night. Big fat grain of salt because I really don't like most movies. I don't like watching movies. I hate Star Wars. Big baby about movies. So like I fully acknowledge that I'm sure they're very good. Like the entire country really like the Avengers. They like Thor and shit. I hate them. I think they're boring. X-Men's kind of fun.
Well, you
I
liked
like
Captain America.
I liked it as in the way I like most movies. If I like a movie,
And
which
you
is
like
I
the
tolerated
X-Men
it and it was
movies.
fine and I didn't hate it.
Yeah, you like the X-Men movies, all right.
I like the X-Men movies a little better. But how do you not like a movie with Patrick Stewart? Like I said the
And
other
you
day,
liked,
that helped.
didn't you like Avengers of the Galaxy? Or I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy a little bit?
I didn't really see much. I liked the little what was the little tree-looking thing called
yeah,
that
little
dance?
fox guy that looked like Star
And then
Fox.
no, that was cute. I didn't really pay attention to the movie. I found it too annoying. I didn't like Avengers at all.
And
But I really don't like a lot of movies. I like kids' movies and pretentious movies.
Shoot Your Eye
And
Out.
even then, I don't watch them.
Shoot Your Eye Out saying she likes Kick-Ass. I like Kiss. I love the Kick-Ass
Like Kiss-Ass?
series. You know what? It's a good thing we chose to do a podcast when neither of us can freaking talk right.
I know, right? It's my teeth. They get in the way.
Okay, so back to Cyrodiil. So now, essentially what happens is you no longer need to put skill points in the Emperor skill lines. You just automatically get the skills as soon as you become the Emperor. But you do not get the former Emperor skill line anymore, which I think is fantastic because...
Yep. Hi, Felicia.
Yeah, because no more Emperor trading, although I think that will still go on for the sake of the title. But, yeah, it'll cut down on that quite a bit, I feel. And then the other big one that I really like, because
Giggity.
when was the last time you went into a campaign and it was a good matchup?
Notice this thing that
There's
is behind.
always one freaking alliance. Usually they have in Heartpact, go EP, Blood for the Pact, that is dominating, and they had introduced, because when the game first launched, there was no balancing issue for that, or system for that, and then at some point they introduced where if you're an underpopulated underdog, if you will, then you get bonuses to alliance points and things like that. And all I see is one alliance still dominating, and I don't like. I felt like, well, can you up the bonuses that you're giving, because they're clearly not enough. And so that's what they're doing. They're doubling the bonus from 10% to 20% of alliance points gained if you are a quote-unquote underdog. Is this the world boss over here? No, these are just Remora. Oh, it was a mini Dark Anchor is what happened over here. So, and then the other part of that change is that you will actually become the underdog if you have a lower population quicker. So you'll actually get those bonuses. Oh, there's the world boss. Here we go. The Abomination.
We're getting the guys out, whatever. Hi, Sissy. Sissy's trying to Spider-Man up the chair, though, if you want a real superhero. She's the real superhero. I think she stopped. Did you give up already, sis? Cheeks, am I right?
So I like that change because
goodbye, the Abomination.
Hopefully that will do at least something to balance out the competition and not just have it be Ebonheart dominating and Daggerfall falling way behind. You know, that something needed to be done about that. Now here, this brings me to
Can I just say real quick? If I were a in a superhero movie as a villain, I would definitely want my name to be the Abomination. That's so cool. That guy's name was the Abomination.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool name.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That it was relevant.
I bet you there's a superhero called the Abomination.
Huh?
I bet you there's a superhero called the Abomination.
In your head, when you're mad at me, you're gonna be like, "Oh, the Abomination." That's how you're gonna think of me from now on.
I don't know why you assume that I don't do that already.
Oh my god!
Just kidding.
You're an evil butthead.
Okay, so that's for Cyrodiil.
Oh, look at this neat tree. I'm gonna run through this cool tree.
On that note,
you're not looking at it.
no, I'm not. I'm trying to talk here. Jeez.
Calm down.
What, this Geralt of Rivia looking motherfucker here?
This one that I just ran through.
Oh, I was looking at the player over here. What are you looking at?
This.
Oh, the tree. It's like the drive. Oh, you can't get through it though.
Did you say? I just did.
Oh,
did you say it's like a drive? I got through
like
it the other way.
the drive-through redwood up in Rockefeller Forest.
Oh yeah, I haven't been there though.
Yeah, it's,
the Khajiit's on the back of my chair. Hold on.
That's all right.
Look, wait, I wanna. Okay, Khajiit, but.
Yeah, you can see her perfect there.
Yeah, I know. I went to Skype. That's the only way I can see
yeah.
stuff.
So I just wanted an interesting discussion point here on these Cyrodiil changes. I feel like the reason that we're getting this post from, I think it was Pete Hines that posted it. I could be wrong. It might have been Matt Fire doesn't work there anymore.
Then why are you complaining about Pete Hines?
Oh, because he's a soccer fan and I hate soccer.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
forgot
just, why you did.
It's mostly just a knock on soccer.
That's my bad.
I don't really hate Pete Hines, but anyways, I think that there's a lot of changes that he mentioned, and I feel like the timing is perfect, and I think it's intentionally perfect. I feel like some of these changes they've already got ready to go. It seems like they may be trying to roll. Like some of these changes probably could have been. Where are you?
I'm replying to slugs because there's no break in your talking about the actual show, which is what
I'm
you
so
should be
sorry
doing.
that I talk about the actual show.
That's why I said that jokingly, because that's what you should be doing.
I know,
but I
was
had
just
to reply to
carrying on.
Slags because he asked if I like Buffy, and I'm like slowly killing parts of him and disappointing him.
So I think that there are some of these changes that they probably had ready to go and could have put in a previous update, but you have Imperial City coming out. My guess is when they release the update for Imperial City, they're gonna just do it all at once, make the Cyrodiil changes, or maybe, well, if I were them, I'd do it a little bit beforehand so you can test out the changes and see how it affects Cyrodiil before actually launching Imperial City, which they may do that too. But I feel like that's why we're getting this like gigantic number of changes that all out of nowhere, all of a sudden, there's these huge Cyrodiil changes coming. That it's because it's for the sake of Imperial City, because Imperial City is going to be PvP based access. And Imperial City itself is going to be PvE with PvP in it,
My sister
but
seeks softly.
you have to PvP in order to
Stranger,
access
stranger.
Imperial City. So
I require
here's
your immediate
Raynor
assistance.
Vanos.
Access Imperial
It's
City.
not important.
Nope,
My
we're
sister
going
Kirith
into a
went
Dwemer
into that
ruin to
Dwemer
find
room,
his sister
but she
Kirith.
forgot to take my new
So,
control
okay,
room.
so
Got
that's
turned around.
that's
I
it for the
built it to deal
Scarydoo
with the
changes, at
spider
least as
constructs
much as
that
I could
infest the
remember
place.
of them, which all
She
were
may
very
not
good.
believe
They're
me,
very well
but she
received. The
needs
only
that
negative
rod.
I could.
Up. Where are you? Told you I got turned around. Don't sigh.
You,
Friggin' rude.
okay, you, look at your mini map while you're running,
No. Okay. Yeah, but then.
and when you see that your little chevron is moving the exact opposite direction of
No,
my.
but I was moving toward you, but then you weren't there, so I figured you must be up. Oh, there you are. Seriously,
I'm just giving you.
I'm
crap.
assuming you were up.
I'm giving you a hard time. That's all.
Shut up. I was totally joking.
So, I don't remember what I was saying. What the hell was I saying?
You were saying that's
I
it for the
require your immediate
Cyrodiil
assistance.
changes.
Oh, I was gonna say that everybody seems to agree these are fantastic
It's not
changes that they're planning,
My
and the
sister
only
Kirith
bad thing
went
that I
into
heard
that Dwemer
was
ruin, but she
that
forgot to take
well,
my new
I'll be
control
excited
rod.
when I actually see
built
it
it to
because
deal
obviously
with the
none of it's
spider
confirmed.
constructs
It's
that
all
infest the
you know
place.
what they're planning on
She may not
doing.
believe
Things
me,
might
but
change.
she
So
needs
that was the
that rod.
closest anybody could say anything to a problem they have is that it might not happen, but. They were basically saying these sound great, but I'll hold my excitement until they're actually implemented. So,
Precisely.
Couple
I do it
things.
myself, but one of
I
those
went
forces stabbed
so
me
we
when I
could
tried
talk a
to
little
go
bit
after
about the
her.
console stuff.
Besides,
But
I-
yeah, we're
hilarious.
getting into that.
No,
I got to
I
take the
figured.
control
Yeah.
rod and had to
Oh my
go
gosh,
back
I'm
to
allowed
the
to contribute.
It's just
to the
agreeing.
Here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just laughing because the top post is from 4 hours ago on the Elder Scrolls page because they pinned it. There's another cinch mount.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do
lioness.
all kinds of cinch mounts. In fact, the limited time cinch mount, the what was it, the Black Panther cinch mount, was the limited time one where they only sold it for a weekend. That'll
that's
come
right.
back. They'll bring that back. You know, it's limited time, but it doesn't mean it's never coming back.
No, it's
It
just
just
funny.
means it's not always there. The Dream Stride, that actually sounds good, but I already read a lore book,
Excuse me,
and we have way
Slags.
too much to talk about for me to read the second lore book. But I kind of wish I would have read that one instead because it looks kind of neat and it's shorter.
Hold on. Yeah, Andrew, are you sweating?
Me?
Yeah.
I was earlier, but not now.
Okay, because Slack says that he sees a fan going fast, which is true. There's the fan. And yes, it is hot where we are. But if he's talking about sweaty brows, it best not be mine because I don't really sweat, and I'm not sweating right now. Although you can't really see me very well because it's the angle. There, I fixed it. It better be his sweaty brows.
Those are not eyebrows on me. Those are caterpillars.
He does have caterpillar eyebrows.
Some caterpillar eyebrows. Yeah. So anyway, so let's
I'm
get.
not sweaty.
This show's gonna go long. I hope you don't mind, dude.
No.
Which will make up for the week off and then being 2 days late. So
And our bad personalities.
there's just so much to talk
Why
about.
are my arms lightning? Is that my power?
I don't.
So cool. Look at my arms. Why are they? Why have they been lightning?
You don't have lightning on my screen.
What the hell? Do you see it on mine? Or is it too far away?
Are you talking about your bracers there?
Turn around and look at my monitor.
Yeah, that looks like a skill.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm.
I have blue lightning on my arms. Shame
Yeah,
you can't see it because I
possible.
look like boss.
Well, I have blue from my mage light. I have blue, not lightning, but like kind of wisps of smoke or something coming out of my arms. I can hear you typing over there. You got to come in here.
Okay.
It's like you wait until I'm finally moving to alt tab.
I
and
can't
then
freaking
type.
predict when your ass is gonna stand there or move.
No, I know, but you do try to predict
Okay.
by alt tabbing, and you predict horribly.
Real quick, there was a lady standing in front of the door with armor, and just now, obviously, when I went to open that door, and you know how you wave your arm in front of the door to open it, it
Yeah.
basically just totally grazed her boobs. I literally just broke the lady. I didn't mean to.
That's
It was really funny though.
Okay, here's Bethan Wall.
Thanwall.
Bethan Wall.
How do you pronounce it? Do you like just drop a bunch of letters, Slags? Is that fucking you? Sorry.
It's Than.
Just Than.
Just Than.
That's how we say things in real life.
Screw the wall. Okay, so here is this the sister here? Kirith, yes, this is the sister.
About time you got here.
About
I've
time?
Been dodging
You didn't even
spiders
know
for
we
what
were
seems
coming.
like
What do you mean
forever.
about time we
Wait,
got here?
You're not
Maybe
Raynor.
she's-
Oh, she thinks we're Raynor. What are you, blind? I thought Dark Elves could see
Did
in the
he?
dark.
I bet he got hurt fooling around with a spider. How typical.
Oh, let's intimidate her.
All right.
This ruin is a
Now that I
two-person
can.
job. I need
Even though I
someone to
don't like
cause a
the
diversion
intimidation
so I can
response,
sneak into the
because it
next
says I'm not going to
chamber.
help you out of the goodness
Could
of
you
my heart,
test
but
that
that's true
control
because
rod
she's
on
a
the
dark elf,
spiders
so
inside?
she's
Sounds
going to have to give me some
reckless.
No
incentive.
reason to get all gruff and grumpy. We'll take care of you.
Yeah, I'm sure there
There's
is
bound
valuable
to be
stuff.
valuable
Maybe I'll
stuff
get a
in here.
Dwemer motif
Raynor and
or
I will
something.
split anything we find with you. How should I know? Raynor built it.
So we need a
He
control
calls it a
rod.
control rod. That's the
Okay, so console release. We actually would have had a perfect timing for our show last Tuesday because that was the console release. Oh, use the control rod. So we got to use them apparently on these Dwemer, I guess.
Slags is, or not slags. Hold on.
Well, not-
Shoot your eye out's heading out. So
Oh, hey, thanks for stopping in. Shoot your
Yeah.
eye out.
thanks for
Good
joining
seeing
us.
you.
I'll follow your adorable stepson as everyone else should as well.
Hope you
Go
come
find
back soon.
Shoot your eye out's
As
Twitter.
in Tuesday, hopefully Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, I know. Seriously, just whenever the hell, we'll be around at some point.
Are you able to use the control rods here?
Um,
Did it give you completed?
I don't know.
Well, it would have just popped up on your screen.
Just now,
Um,
I might have missed it because I had alt tapped back in and then I was.
oh, well,
so I might not have seen it.
hit J, go to Deshaan, Dungeon Delvers, and see if it says find Kirith Vanos.
Dungeon Delvers. No, it says talk to Kale Stig in the Axe and Stone Falls. Did I miss something?
What?
Who the hell
No, Deshaan, the Dungeon Delvers.
Okay.
That's a completely different quest. It's like you don't
Oh,
even listen to me.
Oh my god. It
I'm
says
just-
use a rod to capture a dwarven spider, so no. I
Okay,
know.
yes. Okay, so just you just do a little bit of damage to one, and then
Where are they?
it'll pop up to
Oh.
hit E to use your rod. So just hit E on one of them.
Where are they?
I'm being attacked and your pets are being attacked. This giant
Oh, there's-
group of combat over here.
Using the control rod. Pipe down.
Use it. You gotta use it on this other one that died.
I almost said awesome. I'm doing it, Andrew Smith.
No, they're all dead now.
I tried. I was hitting E. It's my
Oh no,
pipe.
it's okay. It's your,
I was hitting E though. What happened?
Your pets killed them before it took effect. So
Oh.
just use it on this one here and.
Knocked out one of my pets. So why? This isn't even letting me. Oh now okay. I got him. That's why.
Oh, you got it.
Just
Okay.
confirm. Yeah, find Kirith Vanos.
Okay, yeah, let's go back up there. So the console release was last Tuesday, and it went swimmingly as all video game releases go. So, a lot of rage for that there's been some issues, some connection issues. That
Yeah, I want to
think
go over them.
I think they've effectively resolved the connection issues, although there is still an issue with getting a UI error. Elder Scrolls Online does have a thing on their website instructing you on how to fix the UI error if you get it. If you're a console player and you're getting a UI error, you basically need to delete your save, which,
Oh, that's awesome.
well, the game is saved on the
server.
the server side. So you're not losing. All you're losing is any settings that you changed, which can be a pain. You get your settings just right, and then it's like, oh, I got to do my settings all over again.
That's not so bad.
But no, it's not that bad. You won't lose your character or progress or anything. You just delete the save. You have to go back in because that's all the save is your settings. And so once you do that, that should fix the UI error. Other than that, as predicted by just about every single person, the open mic, the voice chat, huge catastrophe because this is an MMO, and specifically you're talking about console MMO players now, and they are the absolute worst. I don't know if they're the absolute worst because there is also League of Legends. But
Valid.
But
That's like the one argument.
yeah. But yeah, you know what?
Hashtag not all console players.
The problem is the number of people because Grand Theft Auto Online has the same thing. We did not finish the quest in there. I'm sorry. We did not need to leave there. So Grand Theft Auto Online has the exact same thing, the proximity voice chat.
Yeah, that's so different.
The difference is in one server of Grand Theft Auto, you have maybe a maximum of 25 people.
So easy to block.
Yeah. Now you're talking about, and that's 25 people in the entire area. Not, I mean, in this game, you're gonna have 25 people within range of you at least if you're in a city. You're trying to sit at the crafting table, and I don't.
Oh, sorry.
The thing with Grand Theft Auto Online is I don't know of any way to mute people. I know you can block people, but it doesn't show you who is talking. So
it is hysterically funny when somebody is
oh,
in
you
the
have
shower.
to get you hit E again. You have to get another one.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, because I screwed up and we left, and so we lost control of the ones we had. Did you? Are you? Yeah, you're controlling.
It still
that
says
one.
yeah. Okay, it says find Kirith something.
Oh, so we gotta find her somewhere deeper in here. Okay, that's fun.
Kill these.
So yeah, so I don't know if there's an easy way to block people and or mute them, and that might. I'm assuming that's the issue, is that it's not easy to do so, or
It's
you can't
not.
do it at all.
You can block people. It's just people are saying it is a huge pain to have to block the number of people that you need to block.
Well,
like,
hopefully
people are
over
basically
time-
just going through blocking like crazy, and
Yeah,
that's.
and
Although
eventually over time you're just gonna run out of those people, so it will be a pain and it will take a long time, but over time it'll be less and less people that you have to
which is
block.
why it's stupid. Who wants to go through that shit for what? But
yes,
my
but-
favorite,
Well, you're on a console with a controller. How else are you going to communicate with people? Is essentially why am I moving so slow?
No, I think you got a spell put on you or something.
There we go. Yeah, I think.
I'm.
You're right.
I don't know. All games don't have open mics on console, right? Am I wrong? Like.
Not open. I think.
Yeah.
That's,
So it doesn't. That's
Oh,
unnecessary.
so it's not even push to talk?
No, I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
think
it is.
I think you're right. I don't think it is.
But you know, my favorite.
And who's
Well,
yours?
I'll let you
mean
talk
my
to her
brother's
first, and I'll tell you.
invention Actually, I wonder if it
Oh,
would
no, you're
work
fine.
on
Go
the
ahead.
big spider.
My favorite
not just a legend. I'm almost positive.
fix,
Anyway, there's
like
something
people,
important
somebody did
to
on, and they
complete.
posted it on Reddit. They're like,
Something
"Here's
the
how I'm
Archmage
dealing
won't
with
be
this
able to
open mic crap
Look around.
on ESO," and it was in the ESO subreddit, very highly
I was waiting
upvoted.
for you.
He literally had to
This entire
take,
chamber
or
is
she, I don't
sensitive
know.
to
They
I've no
took
idea.
a
It might open that big door over
a
there,
plug
or
that,
it
you
might
know,
unleash
whatever
a
the
giant
headphone
walking
jack
table
is,
with razors
and then they
and
just cut the
claws.
wire off.
There's
They
a
literally
bunch
just had a
of
headphone
six
jack plugged in
meters.
to their controller, and then cut the wire so they didn't have to hear anybody.
Yes.
That's annoying that you have to do that. For God's sake, you should at least be able to mute the people on the server. Like, why wouldn't you be able to mute these people? You don't have to
They're
communicate.
designed to
Like,
remove delicate
I almost get it if your
No,
two
not
options
you.
are open mic
You're
and mute.
Spider.
You know?
Yeah.
That's
no,
fine.
And
It's like, to not be able to mute everybody, that's so...
the Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer had that issue, and I think they changed it in an update where you had to mute your mic because there was no push to talk option, and so I don't want people hearing what I'm talking about, you know, and you forget that your mic's open, you say something that you shouldn't, whatever.
Yeah, because then they're going to hear me doing the
And
cat
then-
voices that I do.
Well, and then you got other people coming in, and I got to hear
They're
their
stupid.
crap. I don't want to hear their crap. What are we doing here? Oh,
Well, and then you know who you really hear a lot of? Two things. One, you hear a lot of people being jackasses on purpose because they're trying to be annoying, because they're either 15 or they're acting like they're 15.
Yes.
The second thing you hear is, as mentioned on, I apologize, I think it was ESO Off the Record, Game of Thrones spoiler. In a beautiful song, by the way, that I could never top.
Use the control rod, it says. Okay. there
Did?
we go.
Okay, 1 of 3.
Yeah, you got that? Okay, good.
Did.
So this is easy then.
It'll be easy because I'm actually doing it. Oh my god, E. God damn.
I know.
There it is, 3, or 2 of 3.
And then that should be one more right here. There we go.
Yep,
Okay,
completed.
so let's go back to
Talk back to-
Kirith and...
To her. Let's go back here. We don't need to talk back to her. I don't know. I can't. I guess I shouldn't question the use of the letter R when I can't talk.
Honestly, though, I think that's the wrong route to take. If you're going to be playing this game on console and you're not going to play it on PC and you're going to be playing this game regularly, this is not just like, oh, I'm going to check out this game and then I'll put it away. Don't cut the cord and just take the time to block it. It may take a couple weeks.
Oh, well, it's not like he can't unplug it and put a normal headset in.
Yeah, and point being is well, my point is that eventually the number of people you need to block is going to diminish, and you're going to resolve the issue that way.
I disagree. I think that they should listen to
So
people
Raynor's
and resolve the
control
issue
actually
themselves. That's
works.
such a
Now
big
stand
pain in
by.
the ass.
Turn
That if
this.
literally I just want to not deal with it, I can see not, you know,
Either
just
that,
I don't want to deal with
this is
talking to
incredible.
anybody, and when I want to talk, then I'll start blocking people. You know.
Uh-oh, we got lights going here.
I guess you could do it both ways.
Some
Should we
kind of
persuade?
elaborate dwarven
Yeah,
device, obviously. Maybe. The prisms might be out of alignment.
Okay.
Okay, so we've
I
got
think
to we got to adjust the prisms here, and we've done something similar to this before.
God, I suck at it, so I'm gonna follow you.
Well, what we need to do is we need to turn this one because this is turning the beam of light the wrong way, and it's just going
Can we
to.
both do it, or just you? Let's see if
Well,
it.
let's see. Let me.
Yeah, that changed it, so I'm gonna
Oh,
let.
whoops! I hit it again. I didn't mean to. All
Like
right, now I got to
freaking-
do it 3 more times. God damn it! So, I I don't think, like I said, because then you're never going to be able to use voice chat if you go that
Yeah,
route.
well, again, he plugged it in. You can unplug it and put a normal headset in. So it's not never.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I was saying. He cut it. It's not like he took his
do-
expensive ass headset and cut the cord on it.
No,
and
I
was like,
didn't think so.
screw you.
I didn't think so, but it doesn't solve the issue in the sense that when you do plug it in to actually use the voice chat, now you got tons of people talking. If you
Yeah, and then that's
if
when you
just
start
take
blocking.
the time for the first few weeks to
Yeah,
just
but what if
block
he-
everybody.
But what if you full on don't want to use voice chat? Why would you sit there blocking people during that time? Then you can't block the people you do want to hear. I don't know. I don't think what you're saying makes any sense.
No, you only block the people you don't want to hear.
Right, but what if I don't want to hear anybody right now? That's my point. Sometimes you want some goddamn
Well,
silence.
then you
Play
need
your
to
goddamn
wait
quest.
for you need to wait for a. You know what? There's a little.
Oh my god,
shimmer here.
workarounds are totally reasonable. I think that like literally that's such a great little fix.
Yeah, but I think that well, it is for now. I
And
guess.
he can still complain. Like, look, this is what I literally have to do because your system is so stupid.
Oh, it's supposed to go. I'm sorry. It was
sorry.
already facing the correct way.
Oh.
I saw.
I'm just-
Look, do you see this over here? There's like a shimmer of light on this rock. I thought it was like beaming the light through a portal or something,
yeah.
but it's not. So I'm just gonna turn this. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I completely I don't understand the whole.
This
This is
isn't
a problem
turning.
right now. I don't want to hear anybody, so I'm gonna very temporarily,
there we go.
have a workaround.
Yeah, fair enough. I just, honestly, they just need, I guess, an option to push to talk, and if they don't already, and they also just flat out need,
Oh yeah, I agree with that. They
turn
can
off
fix it.
all voices.
I
option
completely
as
agree
well,
with that.
so-
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm not excusing them for having a really stupid system. They need to fix that. I'm just saying, like, I don't blame players for being like, what the hell is this crap? I'm gonna work around it.
Oh, no.
In the meantime, I love the comments when the server went back up. And now these are from, like, 11 hours ago. So yesterday, this morning. But people basically saying some of the main issues they've been having, and some are saying a hard reset works, some saying restarting the game works, some saying neither work.
Come over to this large door.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry, you were saying what doesn't work?
Oh, I was about to get there. Oh, some people were saying, like, reset your Xbox, restart the whole thing. Some people were saying that doesn't work. And you can just, or some people were saying you can just restart the game and that seems to work, log in, log out. A lot of people saying that still isn't fixing it. But,
Fixing what?
getting to it.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. I will
Use
tell you.
the control rod.
What? Oh.
It said use the control rod. Did it give you completed use rod on Great Spider?
No, I can't use it. It's not giving me the option at all.
Huh. What is,
Is it after we kill it?
what does your quest say to do?
Adjust the prisms. I have to fucking do that too. But I watched you adjust them.
Well, then just adjust the last one. Hopefully it's still pointing in the right direction and you can just rotate it 4 times.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do this.
You just walk up into it and use it. It just rotates 90 degrees each time.
Understand
Over here.
The
This
right
one.
direction is.
Oh, is it? Do you have a beam of light over here?
No, there's no beam.
Oh, then you got to do all of them then, yeah.
There is also no option to do anything here.
Well, we'll start with the beam of light over here.
Oh, over here. Okay. I
And
don't.
then see how it will reflect off of it. So you just turn the prism so it changes the direction the beam of light's going
Why would I change it to what direction am I supposed
to the next thing that's right here where I'm standing.
It's already changed to that.
Yeah,
It's-
then go to this one, and is it hitting this one here?
Yeah.
And then you make this one. The beam should come down here to this one. You just go from prism
Oh.
to prism.
Here, this one I need to change.
There you go.
Well, I'm sorry. You're saying that like I read the whole thing. I
Oh
didn't.
no!
So I have
I didn't
no
mean to say
idea
it
what
like
you're doing.
anything. I was just explaining.
So wait, I'm supposed to make it come to the one that you're on?
it. Yes. And then from
I
here,
literally have no idea why I'm doing any of this. Or okay, now
You're essentially getting this beam of light to reflect off these prisms in a certain way, so that it goes from prism to prism until it hits the door.
okay.
And the door's way over there.
I
So-
see.
no,
Okay, no, it's, I know. I'm just looking.
Yeah.
at
And then it's gonna come across this way. So make the beam come this
Yeah,
way.
no, I can see the door. I was just saying I was just seeing what it was. All right. Anyway, I'll tell you what the complaints were about in a minute. I just needed to.
Yeah. No, take your time. No
All
hurry.
right, now it's to the door, but I didn't get any notification of anything.
What is your? Is it hitting this thing here?
Oh, wait, what thing?
This big thing that I'm standing at? This is the final thing for the beam to hit.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You said toward the door, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it will once you complete it.
Okay. So wait, the thing in the middle I'm supposed to hit?
No, you're supposed to hit the next prism until you no
I did.
longer
Oh.
have to hit another prism.
Yeah, okay.
And then this will hit this last thing here.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see the thing you were standing up, by the way. It's behind the thing in the middle.
Oh, I didn't know where you were at. I'm sorry. So, and then that unlocks the door once it
It's
hits
just-
this.
Okay, yeah, that worked. Open
Okay.
the huge door. I like how it just says open.
Yeah, just open the
that's
huge
hilarious.
door.
All right, now, sorry about that.
No, that's
as
fine.
usual, I was hoping I wouldn't mess up a quest.
Oh, you
Get the
didn't. You said
key
the
from
beams
the.
of light were changing when I did it. So
Yeah, they
there's
were,
no
which is-
reason. Now you got to use your rod on the big. thing in the
Oh,
middle.
excuse me. I have to what?
Oh, you don't have a big spider in the middle?
Nope.
Oh, we gotta
that
wait for
damn
it to
thing
respawn.
Oh my god, this person's username is I shat myself.
Yes, it is.
That's hilarious. And also, I need to read this book because it looks really funny. So can I read the book while we
Go
wait?
for it, yeah. And then we'll talk a little bit more about the consoles while we wait.
Sweet Life, it's called. By Dusted with Sugar. Stroke by stroke, I brush my fur, bringing it to its highest gloss. My lips are tinted with red, as are my claws. Blood like vermilion. Bright like a fresh kill, my eyes are rimmed in black. I actually didn't really read ahead, it's just strange. The clamor when I leave my home each night, so many and so eager. They beg for a taste of my sugared sweets, for a chance to take the first skin of my cream. But I walk on, tray laden and balanced atop my head, with barely a glance from side to side. Only one may touch my treats, lap the sweet cream prepared by my own hands, only he and no other. Slags, you should be enjoying this, pretty creepy, pretty pervy. And so I walk across the square from home to temple and offer everything to Alkosh. I hope I said that right. I don't know. Alkosh. My sugar, my tarts, my milk, and sweet cream, each lovingly prepared, then placed upon his altar. May the first cat take my simple offerings and fill me with the ecstasy of love's first kiss. I think I just read softcore Khajiit porn.
It's no lusty Argonian maid, but it'll do.
It's not that nudist Nord skeleton, but you know, hey. So I was gonna say some of the big complaints, and these are only from 12 hours ago, 7 hours ago. Issues.
So
with,
it's still an issue, is what you're saying.
I don't know if it still is. These are comments from, again, recent. Last 12 hours. I'm assuming they might be fixed by now. I don't know. This is the top comment. Hopefully you fix the issues with not being able to interact with NPCs and actions in the game. I had 3 quests that I couldn't complete yesterday because of that and invisible enemies, and in 2 different quests. Please fix. Someone says he has to restart his console again and again to fix it. Some people are saying just log out, that works. Some people are saying I don't know what you're talking about, because console players can't agree on anything and they don't believe each other.
Well, it sounds like it's an issue that it is only affecting some people.
Yeah, of course.
And,
It sounds like a lot of people, though.
That's the kind of stuff I just chalk up to normal growing pains of a new launch.
I guess, but did they have a server issue?
They
the
did.
server wasn't big enough.
Yeah.
Okay, you said this in the car. I'm going to quote you. How the hell do you not know how many games you sold?
Yeah,
you can't figure that out.
You should
in
have
advance?
your server should not be overloading for a launch. You should be overly prepared. You shouldn't be bare bonesing it and being like, this is the minimum we'll need for, you should have plenty of server space. But I don't know, maybe it wasn't that, maybe it was just a glitch in the server or something. Who knows what it was. But
I understand that, of course. I'm not saying that I really like this little copper plate on the table. How cute. I completely understand that that's a problem. That's common, that's normal. Some of those issues are big enough that I feel like, boy, you wait for, kind of like when a game gets released for PC, like GTA 5, after, a year or more of waiting from the console, you expect it to work at that point. And again, everybody was complaining that the computer, or that the PC was basically beta testing. I know that you're still going to run into some rollout issues, but I feel like they shouldn't be that many.
Well, I believe Grand Theft Auto Online did have its issues when it launched finally on PC.
Right, but it didn't have that kind of issue.
Because I didn't buy it and start playing it. And keep in mind,
I don't think it had that many issues.
Keep in mind that the online portion is nothing like an MMO. The online portion is more like a multiplayer thing than an MMO.
Yeah, and it is so new. I'm just saying, okay, this is a couple days later. They're still having such issues. The servers have gone down multiple times.
I thought they relatively, that was pretty much fixed. There's the guy now. You gotta hit E on him.
Yeah, there we go. I hit E.
Okay,
completed.
Okay, now you just kill it and we're good to go. So, I think that's that's the gist of the console release stuff.
Yeah, have fun with crappy ass consoles. In the end, I don't really care. I mean, to be fair.
And come get this dwarven chest, and then we'll head out. So, yeah, I don't, hashtag PC Master Race.
God.
By the way, I posted on Twitter earlier one of the big announcements for Microsoft with the Xbox One, and it was it's all over the news and everything that they're going to introduce not until the holidays, so you still got like 6 months to wait. That they're going to introduce finally backwards compatible gaming, so you can play 360 games on your Xbox One.
Oh, that's right, because they hadn't done that for this, huh?
And problem number one, there's only 100 games for the 360, and who was it? There was somebody on Twitter that was saying, yeah, there's only, I think it was Mike the Liar on Twitter. Mike.
Was he lying about it?
He was saying
I love
most
him.
of those 100 games that they're going to start with to be backwards compatible are games he's never even heard of. And problem number two,
can I see what else you found?
why was this not introduced from the very beginning? I thought that was one of the biggest downfalls of
backwards compatibility.
The next gen consoles.
It's super important, and it's really shady that they didn't. They
their
really released a lot of shit for a lot of money.
Their reason was they didn't have the technology to do so with their new system.
Okay.
That's
embarrassing. I wouldn't admit that.
Yeah, I know, right?
I wouldn't pay
You're
for
really
that.
incompetent. And this is what I put on Twitter. I said, there's a woman who is a paraplegic that they attached sensors to her brain, and she can now control a robotic arm with her brain. And you're telling me that you can't run old discs that are the same format on a new console? That
when
makes
backwards compatibility
sense.
has never been an issue.
0 sense.
It was never an issue on previous generations of the console, so it's not like this is like some new thing that you're trying to achieve anyway. Make it work. Put extra hardware in there. Make it so that you switch.
The only thing worse than this being an announcement and it being such a huge announcement, because basically what I said is, why is this such huge news? So that you're just screwing your customers slightly less.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not really an announcement. But the other thing that is embarrassing about these next gen consoles.
Where are you running?
PlayStation. I don't know. I was trying to find the way out of here. PlayStation still doesn't have that. They didn't announce that. They still don't have the backwards compatibility.
It's funny. As much as I think Xbox hilariously screws its customers, I think PlayStation does a little bit more.
Well, PlayStation seems to be the one that everybody prefers. I mean,
it's a better console, I think.
I shouldn't say that everybody prefers, because obviously Xbox One is huge, and you always have your diehard Xboxers and stuff like that.
I do think that when they get exclusive games, like if you're going to compare one exclusive set of games to
for Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I just in general I think PlayStation tends to get the better games. Just a little bit of extra.
There's Halo. I mean,
yeah, but seriously, who gives a fucking shit about Halo except Halo fans?
Exclusives other than Halo.
Right, and I'm thinking
the PlayStation ones.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but it was like lauded as the best game ever, and people were buying the console literally for that game. Can't think of the name. And it was never going to get, and it never has, it was never getting released to anybody else. It was always going to be a PlayStation exclusive.
Which,
I think we're almost done here.
Yeah, we're just exiting now.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure I was
the quest is
the right way.
By the way, speaking of not being on other devices or consoles, they need to hurry up and get the Android version of Fallout Shelter, because everybody is loving Fallout Shelter, and it's only for the iPhone, and they need to hurry up with that.
That is really annoying.
It is, but somebody on the comment section, which you should take it with a grain of salt because it's the comments of an article, but somebody was saying the reason for that is the demographic for iPhone owners is a lot wealthier of a demographic than Android owners. And that's, to me, is because iPhones are for pretentious people. But it's a status thing for the wealthy, whereas the people who don't necessarily have a lot of money but are smart, they get Android. You can tell where I'm at with that. Hashtag Android Master Race. But yeah, so, and the App Store generates a lot more revenue. And also, this has always been a factor for the Android. It's kind of like Macs versus PCs. there's only one iPhone with iOS on it.
The compatibility.
There is a bunch of different Android phones with Android on it, and so it takes longer to develop for Android devices because it's got to be compatible with a bunch of different ones.
It's really the benefit. It's like the pros and the cons.
Yeah,
you know, it does cause a little more trouble. It makes a little more glitchiness in certain apps trying to get it.
And it could just be flat out.
On the plus side, we always end up with the most popular Android phone.
Yes.
So we had the S3 when it was coming, and then we got the LG G3.
Which is, the
it's I mean, well not
it was,
but it was at the time.
The cell phone industry moves so fast.
And it's not, it's not like we're not like iPhone people who buy the new phone every goddamn time, because I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
I'm not broke, but I don't have that kind of money. But we don't tend to have those compatibility issues. I tended to have them on my old Galaxy that was through Verizon, things like that. So that's nice. So ideally, I'd like to see those things come onto the phone, but they will. It'll happen.
Yeah. It should be within sometime later this year. They'll have it. The problem is that I'm all hyped up about Fallout now with the Fallout 4 announcement, and then I started playing Fallout 3, and then now they have the Fallout Shelter, and I'm like, ooh, I'm in this Fallout mode. I need to play Fallout Shelter, and by the time it comes out, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'll still play it, but it's like all the excitement's already passed,
Just so you know, dude, look at Sissy. She just scared the shit out of me. I didn't know she was there. I didn't even feel her.
That's adorable, but also you need to...
I'm coming. Where are you even going? You ran around in circles for so long, and then you can.
I was trying to figure out where we're gonna go next.
Nowhere, because we're not questing anymore. So just find a place and
No, I'm gonna go over here to where there is a world boss.
God.
And I'm trying to think of... There was other news.
I want to eat dinner.
For
fun.
Oh, you're attacking stuff back there.
Yeah, that's why I just said I'm gonna kill these people.
You weren't leaning into your microphone,
yes,
so
I was.
didn't hear it. You were saying it too quietly.
I'm literally, that's probably true. When I don't hear you, it's a big deal.
I could have swore there was other news.
Right there, hello.
And now I can't think of what it was.
Maybe we can cover it next time.
Give me just 1 second. Let me alt-tab here real quick.
Yeah, that's what I try to do. That's a problem.
Well, I just want to go to ElderScrollsOnline.com real quick and see if it's oh, their age gate page is different. I didn't notice that before.
They what?
Their age gate, the website where the page where you have to.
I know one other thing in the news that's relevant specifically to us and not the entire game.
What?
Email.
That's not news though, and I was actually saving that for later. Thanks for.
Oh my god, I didn't ruin anything.
I didn't say you ruined anything.
90% of the time, you're like, I have the worst memory and I don't know anything.
I did want to say this real quick.
100% true. And get to it because I'm hungry.
They showed some stuff for Orsinium and Imperial City at the E3, the Bethesda E3 showcase, and I'm glad I went to the website because I forgot about this. Part of Orsinium that they showed was a couple of guys riding around on bears, and it looks awesome.
Oh god.
A bear mount would be fantastic, and it looks awesome.
That would be a lot of fun.
So awesome. So that should be it, I guess. I don't know. I can't think of what else there was, if anything.
Let's wrap this damn thing up. And
yeah. Well, I was gonna go do this world boss, but you know what? We can just head into let's just head into Mournhold up here.
Okie dokie.
And then we'll wrap things up.
Following.
So, did you even level? Yeah, you leveled. So we got a
I
level.
did level.
I think we might need to get a couple more levels. We'll see.
That's cool.
We'll try to do that in off time, off the show. Just get a couple levels.
I don't mean to sound like I don't love doing the show and hunger is taking precedence. It's a combination of hunger and having to pee. It's both.
Well, there you go.
Because I like to share my business.
Okay, so
show's gross.
That's not what I was doing.
No, I was just.
Let me just pull it up real quick here. So.
Myself.
So we did get an email. Our second email.
Number 2.
We're moving up in the world here, and it is from ESO Muster.
Are we on episode like 20 something?
2022, yes.
Hey, that's a lot of 2s, and that's a lot of do's. Email number 2.
Do.
Bring it on. Okay, I'm done now.
So ESO Muster, he says, I don't want to read his actual name, but it's on here.
I'm sorry, I wasn't done. I wanted to say one more thing. I haven't even heard this email. He just alluded to it and wouldn't read it to me.
Well, I will say it's from Joe because it says sincerely Joe at ESO Muster. So from
What's up,
Joe, it says, "Howdy, Scarydrew and Scarydrew.
Welcome to the program.
Just wanted to drop you two a line and say you two are hilarious, and I look forward to listening each week. Well, then I apologize that we were off for a week. Duty calls.
Sorry we were in here last week.
Listening to your show gave me the push to finally get into podcasting, which when I read that
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, that was really, really cool to hear that we inspired someone, because that's exactly how we got into it. Is, I was listening to some of the Elder Scrolls podcast, TSO Cast and Elder Scrolls Off the Record, OP Cast, and Tales of Tamriel. And
I think OP Cast is kind of what gave us that push, because you were on his show, because you were like, please let me on your show. And we were like, we can do this.
But yeah, so that's what kind of got me into it. And it says, so again, great show and keep up the good work. Thanks for what you two do. He should have put do DOO.
Oh my God! Don't tell Joe how to write.
Joe at ESO Muster. So check out ESO Muster. I know he's on Twitter, and I know he's also on Player.me.
Nice.
So you can follow him on those. He followed me on those, and I followed him back.
Oh, I want to follow Joe as well. Thank you so much for the nice
I don't know if he's got the podcast started yet or not, so I'm going to check my phone real quick.
That's super flattering. And
because
I
forgot I was going to look on Beyond Pod and see if I could find it.
I got to ask. I just have to put it out there. Slags, did you make a fake account to flatter us? Did you make a fake email and pretend your name was Joe? I actually don't know what your name is. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't see it on Beyond Pod, but that doesn't mean that there's not an RSS for it. So let me Google real quick. I didn't prepare. Yeah, it might not be started yet. I don't know. So I'm just gonna Google ESO Muster and see if I can find anything. It looks like there's an ESOmuster.com. And there's a shirtless child wearing a headset.
My goodness.
ESO Muster is created to provide Elder Scrolls Online players a casual, fun place to discuss gaming and Elder Scrolls Online topics. A site dedicated to real-world gamers. There is also an upcoming podcast. Upcoming podcast show for ESO Muster. So it looks like ESO Muster was already a site, which I'm gonna start looking at now.
Well, we should have Joe on the show sometime, and we should also still have Slags on, and we should do another drunk episode, and we still haven't made peach ice cream, and we have like a backlog of shit.
I know.
It's because we've been working a lot.
It says there is also an upcoming podcast show for ESO Muster, which will be announced on this site when the podcast goes live. Enjoy the site and contact us to let us know your feedback. So you can go to esomuster.com and check that out.
This person's username is Crystal Sharts.
I'm going to keep an eye on this. Oh, he's got us on his website. Under useful links, there's the Elder Scrolls Online official site, Tamriel Foundry, ESO Academy, Quest Gaming Network, Dungeon Crawler Network, Deltia's Gaming, and then Dues and Tamriel podcast.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you. And
I wonder where that leads to, because we don't... Oh, to the Podomatic. Awesome.
This person's username is Crystal Sharts. Okay, I'm sorry.
So yeah, I'll keep an eye on that, and I will keep everybody posted.
Yeah,
for when that podcast goes live, and I'll let you let everybody know. So
I also
you can never have too many ESO podcasts. That's always a plus to have extras.
No, especially because even if we're all talking about the same news and stuff, the styles are not only different, but aside from us, the personalities are very good. And I do. Okay, maybe aside from me, you're pretty great, dude. I love you. But, no, and I like the name because it sounds like mustard and I'm hungry. But no, it's actually a really cool name.
Maybe I'll make you a linguiça sandwich with some habanero mustard then.
We're having Blue Apron.
Oh, that's right, Blue Apron. My bad, Blue Apron. So,
that's awesome.
So thank you, Joe from ESO Muster. We'll continue to give you a shout out once you get that podcast rolling. We'll try to help out, get you some listeners and get that rolling. And feel free to just shoot me an email or something if I don't see it, and just let me know, hey, we got our first episode up or whatever. So I think that's about it.
So, final thoughts? Oh, wrong section.
So, dude, what are your final thoughts? Oh, no, not yet. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
Hold on, I gotta...
Oh, yeah, you have to loot.
Yes.
/loot.
Okay. Dude, what are your final thoughts?
Oh my God, I'm yawning right now. I'm sorry.
Great final thoughts.
Can you see me? Am I on your screen?
Yeah, you're
okay,
good. Your pet is a little bit in the way, but that's okay.
Oh, Vic's dead.
There we go. I just changed the camera around. It's actually kind of flapping on you.
Yeah, I can just go for all.
Yeah, there you go.
Get
out of there.
You just got the number 5 button hit on you. Final thoughts are pretty neat updates. Glad to see some stuff. E3, pretty cool. Really, really flattered by that email. That's so awesome. I've been obsessed with podcasts for a few years now. Partly because I have a job that really allows, well, less now, but really allows for listening to 8 hours worth of podcasts a day. And I like all kinds of podcasts, so I always wanted to have one. So it's pretty cool that we do, and it's fun, and it's so cool that somebody thinks we're hilarious. I still joke, I don't understand why, but I appreciate it. I think Drew is hilarious. He makes me laugh all the time, but that's super.
I think you're the hilarious one.
You're just so cute and fun. He's the cutest. He's being hilarious now. He's being funny by pretending I'm funny.
So 2 pickles are sitting in a jar.
And then you take a shot, and then you drink the pickle juice.
Yeah, if you've never heard of a pickleback, take a shot of whiskey, or you can do it with tequila. Most liquors will work.
Dude, there's somebody dancing next to me. I'm sorry.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious. I love when that happens.
Yeah, so if you take a shot of primarily whiskey is the main one, but like I said, it works with tequila and other stuff. And then you drink pickle juice. It actually cuts the harshness, and it sounds disgusting, but I just learned the other day that it's actually fantastic. I haven't tried it myself. You have to like pickle juice. If you hate pickle juice, you're not gonna like it.
I actually just bought a jar of pickles so we could try it.
Yeah, we'll try that soon. And, so yeah, but anyways.
I like that this guy is dancing with me. He's got cool armor and a funny hat. Again, it's called a pickleback, and Google it. We're not fucking with you. It's got a Wikipedia, and that's a really hilarious name. Like the crappy band. Okay.
My final thoughts. I'm glad to be back. Sorry that it took so long to get back, but looks like for the time being, there's no computer issues now.
We made a goddamn valiant effort on Tuesday.
Yes, we did.
Sorry that Mike's not here this time.
Yeah, I know. I felt bad. Mike popped in, and he's like, I pop in, and then you guys are gone all of a sudden.
I know, every damn
Sorry.
It's probably Mike's damn fault. I was just kidding.
Yeah, so as I said at the start of Tuesday's attempt, things are kind of up in the air right now, but for the time being, it'll continue Tuesdays at 7 Eastern. That there might be some things that make us have to delay the show, push it back to a different day sometimes, but we'll let you know. We'll do our best to keep you informed and let you know what's going on with that.
Unfortunately, we a lot of times literally don't know until that day because we don't tend to find out about overtime or crap.
Yeah. And one of the best parts about this episode was we made it an entire hour-and-a-half episode, and it was all news. And
news.
That's how long it's been since there's been news. We've been like 20 minutes into the show, and it's like, well, we're out of stuff to talk about, so we'll just follow the storyline.
We both know we're long-winded, but the point is, we made it happen.
So it's good to have news again.
This guy dancing is
hopefully there will be a steady stream of news from this point now that the console release has happened. They've got most of the kinks worked out of that. We've got Imperial City coming up. We got, Orsinium coming up after that. So hopefully it'll just be bam news that we can talk about Elder Scrolls and things going on in the game and the community and things like that. And hopefully we'll get some more levels. And because I'm still looking forward to Shadowfen, because I love the Argonians. So hopefully
that is going to be nice.
We're high enough level that we can just jump right into that next week.
And thank you real quick again to Shoot Your Eye Out for joining us, and Smiter of Slags for being the loyalist.
Oh, don't you know it?
I do know it. Don't say I don't even know.
So, if you would like to find us, you can find us on Twitter at Do's and Tamriel, or individually, I am at Scarydrew86.
I am at _burials.
If you would like to add us as a friend or message us in-game, I am at Scarydrew.
I am at Scarydoo, and eventually we'll be in the game more, I promise.
If you'd like to email us, you can email the show at do'sandtamriel@gmail.com.
You could be number 3!
The show is uploaded to YouTube at youtube.com/do'sandtamriel, where you can find this episode and all the previous episodes. And you can also find the show in podcast form on Beyond Pod, Podomatic, iTunes, and Stitcher Radio.
You will not find us.
Just search Do's and Tamriel on any of those, and you'll find us.
You will not find us on www. Dues in Tamriel. Full stop.
You did it.
C-O-M. Did I do it again?
Double W is 4 W's.
Double.
It's W double W.
Are you sure?
Yes, because otherwise it's double W.
I don't know. We're gonna watch the Butterfield diet video.
Otherwise
on YouTube. Hilarious.
it's a letter at In-N-Out Burger.
I don't really. You know what? But the whole. I mean, full
Because
stop.
it's a W.
C-O-M.
And then there's 2 more W's.
You
so
know
it's
what? At
W,
the end.
double
Okay,
W.
fine. Okay, fine. I know you're right, but at the end he says call now. So to the website. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. Oh my god, the skull on the wall is dusty as hell from this angle.
You can also find us on player.me as well. So go ahead and look up Dues and Tamriel on player.me.
Oh, and you have an individual account on there too, right?
Yes.
I need to make one as well.
Scarydrew on player.me, and Do is yet to create one, so we'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, I'll do that one of these days. So is that it for your...
I'm forgetting. Oh, and if you would like to catch the show live, you can catch us on twitch.tv/Dues and Tamriel. Hopefully every Tuesday, as best as we can, at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific. If you would like to find out if we're not going to be on next Tuesday or a future Tuesday, follow us on Twitter. Just follow us on Twitter and player.me. I like to post it on both of those. So that's where you'll get the information from. And that does it. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, Shoot Your Eye Out. Thank you, Slags. Thank you, Mike, for making an attempt to come on Tuesday.
Hi, Ramp!
Hi, Ramp. And have a good night, everybody.
Thank
We'll
you,
see you
Joe.
next Tuesday.
So are we done? Is it over? Are you leaving us? Is it Russian? Can we dance? Should there be a blue wire connected to the alternator? Do sheep bladders prevent earthquakes? Are you a princess? Are you an athlete? Are you a basket case? Are you a brain? Are you a criminal? Is it too hot to eat? Has the wax ruined the carpet? Is the plane going down? Oh dear. Do you miss party of 5? What's the angle of a Q's triangle? That's a good question. Had all the other kids with the pumped up kicks better run faster than a bullet? Is there a curfew? Is that a... Oh, damn it, he got me with this one. Is that a
Cumulonimbus.
Nice. Is that
Don't
a
even need to read
cumulonimbus?
it.
Thank
That's
you. I know it's
the
cloud.
most common cloud.
Is that a cumulonimbus I see form? Damn you slugs, you fucking got me. Is that a cumulonimbus I see forming in the otherwise azure sky? Do I have to eat all this darn oatmeal or can I give some to the llama? Carl! Did you borrow your brother's GPS like I asked? Did Todd Howard really drop the F-bomb? Sorry, Todd Howard, I don't know who you are. Will this sweet corn fit in your bag? Do people still use CDs anymore? Can singularities not hidden behind an event horizon known as naked singularities arise from realistic initial conditions, or is it possible to prove some version of the cosmic censorship hypothesis of Roger Penrose, which proposes that no naked singularities other than the Big Bang exist in the universe? Are there any cookies left? Are there any cookies left? Are there any cookies left? He says he wins. Yeah, you do win. You beat me at my own game. I couldn't pronounce cumulonimbus. Is it over? Is it off? Is the podcast done? Is Slag's an asshole? Is Slag's trolling me? Is the recording?